Now we change a little bit the dynamic and we change to a more practical exhibition, show. And, well, I said before, because I want that you see a little bit how it runs. I said before that I need volunteers. I have no volunteers. Okay, don't fight between. Okay? I will do something, and I explain to you. Inside the body, you can have a lot of different variations on your posture. Then the idea of today is to show you the most common things. I mean, if in the future I met you for a seminar, you will see more and inside. Indeed, this method, I did this method in 3 seminars. And these seminars separated on the time. Why? Because you need time to understand. Also, it's not a question of understanding. It's a question of integration. Your body needs time. You can do Moxibustion if you want every day in your life. No problem. You can? I mean that the frequency of diary frequency can be a good frequency. But in the case of Kinseikyu, in the case of wanting to change your posture, balance, we need a little bit of time. We cannot do every day. Why? Because the idea is I change something. Why say to the body, I want to change a little bit this, and after, I must to allow the body to confirm this. Then I need couple, 3, 4 days. It depends on the person. If we don't have this integration time, okay, we can have an overdose, over-treatment, very easy. What happened in an over-treatment of a postural balancing? Well, the people will complain. Sure, they will appear with a new pain or with a new dysfunction in another place. One thing is that you unblock the body trying to chasing the pathology, the real injury, and you begin for the secondary things, and finally the body shows to you which is the primary reason. You can see a good example for you can be when you treat a sciatic pain. Usually a patient, the first day, usually, if they don't have any injury inside, they come with a pain located in the low back area. This is the beginning. But if the patient came 1 week after, possibly the patient came with a pain here and also a pain here. And maybe 2 weeks, the patient arrives to explain to you that I have sensations on my feet, on my foot. Okay, because the disease had been advanced in the sense of adaptation. Then to release this, the most clever, the most respectful way is to free first the foot, after the leg, and finally the back. Okay? Sometimes the patient came to your clinic and say, no, I only have pain in the triceps, in English, in this area, okay? I only have the pain here. And when you free this area, the patient begins to explain, no, now I only feel the pain here. You disappear, you treat, and finally the patient says, no, I only have pain here. Okay? I mean that sometimes we must begin for the secondary adaptative actions of the body, and finally the primary. Go to the primary is not recommendable always, because sometimes it's too much strong. Indeed, in posture, in Kinseikyu, we never work over the problem, over the place of complaint. Why? Because we try to understand how the body had done the adaptation to the illness. Other thing is you have a trauma. If you have a hit, evidently you have a local problem. But this therapy is ideal for this kind of problems that can be progressive, appear, and they are very recurrent, repeating the time. Say that Kinseikyu is not a good idea to treat mainly an acute pain. It's not a good idea to begin in this. Why? Because if I want to change your body, your posture, I need time. And if you complain for a pain, I cannot say to you, we need 3 sessions. It means 3 weeks, 1 session per week, because the patient complains. Then this strategy can be done in the cases that the disease is long, is or chronic, and also we need to know that we cannot change when a structure is degenerated. For example, in arthrosis, you have the bone that grows and changes the form. I cannot change it. Actually, the only therapy can do this is the surgery. But I can relieve how the soft tissues, how the system, how the meridians try to control the situation. And the first control, it's a protective control, I said this morning. But with time, this control begins also a part of the problem. Then you need to solve this excessive unprotective action of the body. Okay? Then I repeat, I want to show certain things. Then the volunteers, this is fantastic, but because I want to show you specific aspects, I will choose, when you are, all the people, I will ask please the volunteers to stand up, and I say you and you, because I need to see something that I want to show to you. If these volunteers don't have the adaptation I want to show you, no sense I treat. Do you understand? Very important this. Okay. We will begin with something very easy. Then I need a volunteer, in this case, a volunteer that I cannot choose, but before you had done an experience. And I ask you, we had imagined, I asked you, imagine that you have a weight of 100 kilos, maybe 50-50, no? And I ask if someone have a big difference between. There is someone in the room who have a difference between the 2 legs, the two feet? Nothing? Okay. I advert, I need that you take out the trousers. Is there a problem? Okay. Please.
Do you want to keep my shoes on or take them off?
Sorry?
Do you want to keep my shoes on or take them off? Because we have to take them off only.
I need to take out all. But your underwear, no, huh?
Okay.
Only the trousers and the shoes and the socks.
Trousers, shoes and socks.
Okay. I open because we have a special system of emergency, and we'll do a little bit of a smoke, a little bit.
I don't think we'll set the alarm off.
What happened? I will use mainly at the beginning the rice grain size. Well, a little bit taller because I come from the Fukaya school. My tendency is bigger. But I mean, I will use this, but you will see, in several points. Then finally, to burn a little cone, it's nothing in the smoke. But when you burn some at the same time, maybe it's too much. We can do, well, also I need another volunteer. I don't know if Gavin is the ideal volunteer. Gavin, do you want to help me to imagine? Because all the Moxa tanks are very tiny. Then we are a lot of people, and to avoid that only one, we will use my iPad, okay, to film, and you can see here. Yeah? Can be more comfortable for you. Joe. This is electricity. Do you have any complaint, any problem in the body, any disease important?
I noticed when I was standing that I was definitely putting loads of weight through here, and this joint is getting sore, but not as much as the other foot, and varicose veins on this leg only.
Okay. But one thing is that I use mainly in my assessment my visual assessment and palpation, but evidently I need to ask you the patient. I need to understand better. Indeed, my processus usually in the clinic is, okay, I do an anamnesis first, and after we go to see the body if the body confirms that the patient explained me. Or if looking at the body, I can understand how the disease is installed in the body. And also what I must to change, or I can try to change. Okay, then it's very important. Indeed, the limitation of MOXA, it's in certain aspects that people who have problems, you have problems with the burns?
No.
Sure.
Well, if they're little ones, I know if they're big ones.
That's a little bit, a lot. No. No, I will show you, well, I have to say, if I do direct MOXA, it is fantastic, but with this kind of cones, means a little but real burn. And it's not one cone, maybe we need 5, 7. It means that, sure, it do no a deep, but a real burn, I mean. What I say is this, because this is the more hard way to do these corrections. We don't need this. We only need this in certain cases. When the disease is very chronic, when we know that next week I can see you, then I do a plan of this. Then maybe I don't use too much cones because I plan in the next session maybe to put more, but continue with the burns, okay? Because we don't do this, we will not do this. I will do a little bit softer. Okay. What it means, you can breathe. What it means, I will use the protective shields. The work is the same, okay? The difference that when I use protective shield, I can do a quicker or faster work, and also I don't need strategies to avoid the pain of the burn. Why? If I do direct Moxibustion, because I come, I say, from the Fukaya school, we use a bamboo tube. This bamboo tube is very special because it's a tool for working. Every time that I put a cone, it helps to go deeper. But also it's a diagnosis tool. It allows me to know which degree of stagnation I have on the body. Yeah? Also have another benefit. Fantastic, eh, Japanese? You reduce the feeling of the burning. I don't know, someone had practiced, know this, had seen. Nowadays there are another tube in the world. It's an evolution of this, but it's another concept. It's the concept, the bamboo of Mizutani Sensei. It's another bamboo. It has only one capsule, and the Mizutani bamboo have 2. In this case, this is for students to show you something. Then, what I say, the other one they use to light off, to extinguish the cone. In my case and in the Fukaya case, we don't want to extinguish the cone. We want the cone really burn all. But we want that you don't feel the burn. Then this is a tool to give a neurological sensation of pressure. Then when the burn arrives to the skin, you don't feel the burn. Okay? I use this if I do direct Moxibustion, because it's a little bit harder than the little tiny cones. There is a joke in Japan, it says, oh, you must use a rice-size cone. How is the size of rice? It depends on the year. It depends on the kind of the rice. I mean, we are talking only that is a little tendency, okay? Then we don't use this, we don't need this in this case, okay? We use protective shields, and you will be very relaxed. Okay, then I need that you show, it's possible to show you to the people?
Yeah.
Yeah? Please, put here. But please don't take photos, because we need to respect her, Joe. Well, this is a first action when we want to have an idea about the posture, is to do what I say, a first First observation. It's a first observation that you can do in your clinic in the 3 first seconds. What I mean, you need to know or to have a general idea. It's an idea, not analyze it. You need to impregnate about what is the posture of the people, say to you, where she fall, where she goes, what she's saying with the body. And this is very quick. I put in front express, because the ideal position is that you are there where the man is, but closer, evidently, 2 meters, but no problem. Now I will do the exercise. And only we observe this, his posture, her posture, for 3 seconds, and we can have sensations. Please feel the side. Okay. Turn. Okay. And turn again. Stops. And turn. Okay. What he said with the body? What he said? This is the body. I want to copy you, okay? Is the body who fall? Or maybe fall on the side. And also is the body who is tired. You can be the tiredness here. Turn, please. Okay. His pelvis is the pelvis who go. Also the knees. Look at the knees. Very interesting knees. Okay. There are knees who are hidden knees. I mean that. Turn. Joe, please. Can you see your knees?
Follow there.
You see? To see the knees, she needs to fall. Why? Because the knees are completely backward. Okay? This is very normal. There are a lot of people in the room who have this. Why we do this? Please, you can turn. Because we have a big and special muscle inside. It's big in the importance, but not. Oh, why not? Yeah, we can do it. Finally, it's.
How'd you do it?
Check. 1. Say yes. And voila. You can, for you will be, take care. It will be more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
If not,
Okay.
it's without the case. Yeah. All the humans have one special muscle, called soleus. You know soleus? It's a hidden muscle. It's just under the gastrocnemius. We cannot see it, we cannot access. But it's a special muscle because connect the heel, with the tibia bone. Okay. With the tibia bone. And take this tibia bone backwards. Okay? This is a way to maintain a posture without not energy. It's not an active, it's a passive position. Which is the problem? Who can have this kind of problems? For example, a patient who have a degenerative problem on the knees, sure have this. Mainly the patients who you become to treat with arthrosis will have this kind of problem. And finally, is an excess in the bladder channel. Especially, I don't know, we will ask her, but what do you feel in this foot, sorry?
This
Your heel or your fingers?
The toes. The left-hand side of my toes, my little toe, and just at the base of my big toe.
Outside?
Outside mainly.
Okay.
Mainly the blood.
Then sure, the impact of the patella, this knees backwards, on future, I don't know the future, sorry, I have not the ball of the future, but possibly this will be a knee who suffer. Okay, and then it's interesting to free this knee. Freeing this knee, freeing this bladder channel, we will free also other parts of the system. When you, can I, Joe? Joe is not naked, but we can see that Joe have another interesting thing. Okay, he has a tendency of go from wash with the head. After we treat someone with this and we come back the head to the position. Okay, but it's perfect in his system. It's well organized. We need to that you asked to explain to the people, which is the foot who work more. I ask for someone who have this difference.
Okay, my left foot probably does more work, but my right foot hurts around the big toe joint.
Yeah, this exercise is very difficult, what I know I asked to you, okay? But I need that you put numbers.
Okay.
If I have 10, 5 and 5, which is your relation? 6 and 4, 8 and 2, which is your relation? Try to put numbers to something that is difficult, because it's only she knows how much is it.
Yeah, about 6, 4. So 6 is so.
6 on the left,
Yeah.
and 4 on the right.
Yeah.
Sure. No, I'm not sure. No, it's normal
Maybe
that she's
7.
not sure.
Maybe 7, 3.
Wow. But it's clear that the left side is more than the
Yeah.
right side.
Yeah.
Okay? What his body is saying that his left side is working a lot. His bladder channel in the left side is working a lot. I can do different things. I will do first, to begin, an advanced technique. I had not explained before, but I only show something interesting. That is what happened when I correct only the energetic system. When I try to free only in this sense. When I try to do only anesthetic, we will see what happened, in which quantity all the system changes. And after, we will do work on indurations, and we will see which is the benefits, okay? Then the first one is very easy. Please come. I'm very special. This is a Chinese, in origin is a Chinese technique, but I recover it for the Japanese still, because I think that is a very good story. Then, how we saw it? This is the light. People don't say it, and better put the head there and back. You say the left is more, okay? Okay, no, I need to do left, and left. I want to do, okay, film here, okay? Here. Then put there, maybe. No problem, because other people can see here. And it's like we are alone, Kevin. I don't know how you say in English. Do you know a little animal, a little insect, who make who fly and do light?
Oh, firefly.
Firefly, you say. We say luciérnaga in Spanish. Spanish is haruto. Haruto.
What's in Spanish?
Luciérnaga. Luciérnaga. But this is the technique of the firefly, okay? This is a dispersive technique indeed. Okay. A pencil. Very useful in the Moxibustion world. Why? Because usually we work with a lot of elements in the hands. Then for this reason we need to mark the point to know always where is the point. In this case, I will use, I insist, a technique only energetic. I mean, I will not use the concept of indurations are necessary. I always try to reduce a little bit the tension of the system, a tension of the bladder meridian in this case. For this, I will use the sun point of the bladder, okay? In this case, it's a 65 bladder 65, sorry. The more the sun strategic, okay? Painful? Joe?
Yeah.
Painful?
No? Can't really feel it.
Okay, I need that you feel a little bit. Okay, enough. Okay, I need you to go down, but very important. You go down softly, okay, turn, sit, and the first leg to put on the floor must be the right.
Okay.
Okay. You go to the very important because the floor is different. Okay. And now is the time to ask to Joe, again, I need that you try to feel your weight. Always the change.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's almost even between the two. Maybe just a little bit more on this side. And I feel like I'm standing further back.
Before you say, yeah. Before you say it, you have the left more than the right.
Yeah.
And what's the difference? First you say 6-4, and after you say 7-3. No? Please
Yeah.
try to put numbers now. It's very important.
Five and a half, 4.5.
Okay. Yeah. It still means that the left is, we had reduced. But this is an energetic strategy. This work, if I say, okay, see you next week, if I do this, possibly the patient lost this along the week. Then I need to do something more sustainable for the system. Okay? And we go to do this. But it's fine. It reduced a lot the work. It reduced the feeling of the work. But the real work, no, because the stagnations don't change. Now, the only thing that it reduced is the tension of this meridian. It works a little bit less than before. Okay? Please, come with me. Ah, yes, like kafta, but the belly. Turn.
Turn over.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, please. Sorry. I don't know if it's a good idea. Okay, we do a general palpation. Do you have a feeling about how is the system, how is the tension in the area and the meridian, if it's a dry meridian or not? You have more right and left, okay. Okay, another very important concept inside the Kinseikyu therapy. It's where I apply my therapy. Well, there are certain key places. I mean places that when you treat there, you free the more stagnated structures in the system. It means the place where the indurations appear easily. Okay? We have two kinds of palpations. We have one deep palpation. This is when you want to go to the induration. It's ideal for beginners. And after we have a palpation on the surface, who explain what happened inside. This palpation of the surface is a little bit more strong than the meridian palpation or the surface. Yesterday, the people who listen, Marianne, can listen that we told, she was talking about the surface and very delicate work. In this case, it's not a delicate work. I mean, it's a little bit strong, okay? Then, no, I cannot. No problem. Okay, we have an area. The area is close to the big joints, and especially this area because it's the soleus area, where I can find. Oh, yes. Ouch. Say ouch, okay? I like. This?
Yeah.
Okay, only 3. Now, up the. No? Sorry?
A little bit.
Let me know because I am a little bit deaf. Okay? No, it's not a joke, it's true. Remember that we are looking for indurations reactive to the pressure. No? Here?
Yeah.
Okay, enough. In this case, to balance this left-right unbalance, we only need to free this area and maybe this area. Indurations love to appear very the point that you change from muscle to be a sinew. There, the body easily do stagnations. Also in the border of some bones like to appear. We use 2 shields every point, not 1. Because we want to do a soft treatment for hair, it's necessary to do a big and strong scissor. Okay. And to go quick, we use a little bit of cream that helps us to be quick. Indeed, it's not an intention of be protective, it's an intention to stick quickly.
This morning there was the picture of the sort of the raised bit and then the deficiency
Yeah.
nearby. Is the deficiency nearby?
No, this is the excess.
But can you feel near it?
Inside the point that I press, inside there is an induration. It means that in the surface, you will see something like an excess.
And then next to it is
But if I palpate on the side, for example, look at the point. This point is a full point, but here, oops, I can go inside. Always appear. This is natural. Then our body constantly do kyojitsu relations, fullness and emptiness relations. No? When I change this emptiness will change. One hand is rolling, other hand is putting. Okay? The protective shields have a little hole who allows us to go inside. Okay? Protective shields reduce the burn, reduce a little bit the moxa vibration, but not at all. Sorry. Sorry. All it's fine, Joe?
Yeah, it's fine.
You feel only a little hit, no?
Yeah, tiny little bit at the bottom.
It's very soft, the perception of the hit with the protective shields. Then I recommend you to use. Sometimes better not use, but to do a soft, it's fine. Indeed, as soft is, more energetical is. But to fight stagnations, you need to be a little bit strong. Moxa is ideal, for example, for a frozen shoulder. It's a big and clear case of stagnation. But all the diseases have always stagnations. It's natural to have it.
So Felip, in your clinic, would you use this or would you use the bamboo?
Oh no, wait, you will see. This is I said, now we are unblocking the interactions. The bamboo in the sense, this one. Yeah, if I do direct, yeah. If you do this, not necessary. Yeah. I repeat, direct moxibustion is when you want to do a strong treatment, deep treatment, then for the chronic disease can be. And overall, if you can follow the patient. If not, sometimes it's too much. No, enough. When we stop when we see we have different signs, okay? The basic sign is when we see that around the protective shield becomes red. It's redness. This is if you work with protective shields. If not, here is not red, because I don't want to do too much, okay? Then we need to see how the tissue breathes. When we free the points, we begin to see that very lightly, when she breathes, all his teeth allow the leg breathe also. It's like to look at the child sleeping. If you look at the baby sleeping, you will see it's like a balloon. All move. When a tissue, when a meridian is free, you breathe completely with the structure, okay? Then we have done this. I take out, look at a little bit, redness, not oxygen. When you've done this, after you change the strategy, now I unblock the points, now I need to grow the flow of energy in the place. For this I use another kind of herb. This is less pure, because it's an herb conceived, it's very important, the herb. If you like the wine, do you like wine? Then the moxa have hundreds and hundreds of qualities and varieties. I mean, also you need to appreciate that every quality, every herb, allow you do specific things. This herb, look at this green one, is to produce a high quantity of head. This is the idea behind this. It's rich in branch, it's rich in leaf. This herb, yellow one, is only a little hairs that the leaf have. No branch, no leaf. Because the idea is to burn very quick and with not a lot of temperature. Yeah? This is for direct moxibustion. The green one is for indirect moxibustion. I can do if I have. You have not other solution? Yeah, okay, you can do. But it's more expensive. But also, the timing is different. Usually in the clinic, I use a turbo lighter, you know? Easier, but not. We have the traditional system. Very important. For the people who want to practice, be sure that all around the moxa is light. Because the moxa, in this case, goes from up to down, and from the side to inside. Then you need that becomes red. When it's completely red, it's prepared, okay? Then I begin giving energy, adding energy and flow to the points, yeah? It's like an supplementing idea. How you manipulate the bamboo is very important because it's opening the two sides. it means the oxygen enter and go out. Then depends of how you fast you work, you can control the fire. If not, it's extinguished.
Does it drop out the fire? Where is the fire? Why doesn't it drop out?
You can see? Dangerous to do it, It can fall. Okay? When the point becomes a little bit warm, you know that you are fulling. You had full the point. Then now is the time to do a dispersive technique. We roll a little bit. This is very pleasant for the patient. Yes, Joe, you can say. Share with the others your pleasure. Your pleasure. Okay, but it's not a strong technique. It's very light. That we are melting. For melting, we don't need to be strong. We just give the pressure that we need.
Do you ever feel you need to do the opposite side?
Sorry?
Do you ever feel like you need to do the opposite side? Because it looks like it needs doing, wants to be done as well. It's very different in tonality and vision.
I don't understand what you say. Sorry.
The balance. Do you ever feel that you're doing one side, but you want to kind of nurture the other side as well?
No, I need to correct only the side that needs to be corrected.
Because the appearance of her left leg is very different to her right.
Yeah, evidently. Because he works a lot. But also we begin to feel that now it's smoother. When we have grow the flow, now is the last technique. This is the fascial releasing. It's very easy, fascial releasing. We need to relax the suture and try to free, help to finally free. In this case, this technique has not sense to give direction to the structure. I don't want to change any direction. I only want to change the domain of certain muscles and the domain of the certain meridians. Okay? The technique is very easy. Look at. It's like to do. You do for your pedagogical answers. It's like to do this. You can go up. Up. Yeah. You will see? Yeah? Because the idea is this. Very soft. Very soft. For the patient is pleasant this, Fascia, if you stretch too much, it's close. The energy, you block the energy if you are too much strong. Then we need to do a soft and relax it. We can change also the direction, no problem, but always with an italic S. Do you know italic? Is this? Very easy. Fine, Joe? Okay, enough. Enough. Yeah? Maybe 1 minute or more. And we can see that it changed completely different. Okay, Joe. Please, I need you to go down and the same indication as before. The first leg who must to touch the floor must to be the right, not the left. Then turn softly.
So that the first leg to touch the ground is the...
Must to be the other one. You want to maintain the balance that we do. Okay, go there. Slowly, yeah? Now, always. Yeah, it's normal this. His body now in this moment, and his brain is trying to, oops, what happened? Okay. Relax. Say yes. How is the balance now?
5-5, definitely.
5-5.
My left leg feels totally different. Walking felt
Did
like
you-
I had to get used to it again.
Wow. Do you feel this?
Yeah,
It's comfortable?
yeah, it's really nice.
Wow. Remember this. No. I say to the brain,
Yeah.
please take attention to this change. And the brain prefers to be there.
I'm noticing that your head is different as well.
also. His general posture had changed.
I feel like I've got like even distribution across all my toes now. I'm not stamping.
To recover some toes,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, I found some toes.
Okay. One interesting thing to do, because usual when we do a change and it seems amazing, spectacular, sometimes we need that the body do a little process of adaptation. The way of doing it is say, please Joe, can you walk a little bit to the door and come back? And that she used, the structure. She used the structure, the body begins to activate again, and the new relations and the tensions. And the energy system needs also to do his changes in the blood, in the flow of the chi. Okay? Yeah. Now it's very normal. With the time, take another long walk, please. It will be easier because now the brain begins to know and the flow is better. Ken, please. You see? I am in the middle. It's a fashion model. Okay. Okay, and now is the real moment to ask her, which is the relation, okay? Because this is the final change. How it stayed now, which is between the two. It's also
It's pretty even.
50-50?
50, yeah.
Okay, then the correction is acceptable for the body. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, please. Okay, time. Okay. No, yes?
If it isn't balanced,
Sorry?
if it isn't balanced between 50-50, do you then go with further treatment or do you leave it that time?
With a micro or you... Right? Oh,
You said that if it's 50-50, when you finish doing that,
yeah.
that it's good. If it isn't, what do you do? So if she said...
It can happen. It can happen. It means that the body, her body,
Is not ready.
doesn't accept this. It means that the problem maybe is another part. It's not there. Or he needs to maintain this. Always you will be a change. But the only thing that you will see that sometimes is a bigger change, a big change, and sometimes it's a very little change. I have to say as a therapist and with experience in this field, be satisfied.
Yeah.
Be satisfied. Don't, in this case, it seems marvelous for a demonstration 50-50. Okay? But it's not always this. And I do this changing in the body of Joe, but the body needs also time. And sure, maybe if I have the opportunity to treat again Joe next week, maybe she come and she has 55-45. Not exactly 50-50, but it's better than 70-30. It means that it's acceptable for the body and reasonable. Then always, when you feel and you see the structure change a little, or the durations change a little bit, okay, it's enough. It's enough. Don't want to be radical. Okay, radical must be when very acute situations, special situations. Okay, now I want to show you, what time is it? 3:30. Okay. Well, volunteers, please stand up. I need to look at you. And please, I need that you take out your coats.
Do you want lower
Well, I never had been this number of volunteers. No, but they need that. Please take the out. I need that you take the coat at least.
Is this the lower body or also upper body?
No, yes, I want to correct the pelvis tilt. Okay, this is a very interesting thing also. To do this, obviously, I will need that you take out the trousers. If you consider, you can sit, no problem. Okay? Then with the people who rest. To do this, I need that all the people look at on this side, like this. This. The perfect man. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I said, we'll do more. Please, Kim. If not, if you don't have this kind of accommodation, it's absurd that you be the volunteer. Then I need to take out the shoe. It's possible. Thank you. You are gentle. What happened? Dying?
Oh, no.
Ah, oh. Oh, they only have one. Joking. No, put here. Oh, well,
Okay.
how do you want?
So you're gonna get me on there?
Can you take out the cane? I don't know your name.
Jim.
Jim. Thank you, Jim. You are very gentle, very kind. Okay, we are going to.
Scary.
Sorry, yeah? Should put here, put a little bit more. Keep here. You will have a lot of fans. Followers. Sorry. Okay. Then we need to do a first visual assessment, okay? Have a sensation. In this case also, all the global visual assessment help us to understand that if our changes had been global changes, I mean, have a global repercussion. Because you had seen I3 specific places. Free and locally, we have a change globally. When we see this, certainly the patient has a postural problem. Okay? If you free locally and no changes around the system, was a local problem. Yeah? Then we are going to observe a little bit Jim. Okay, Jim. Relax. Okay. Please turn to the side. Okay. Look at the pelvis. Is the pelvis in front? Okay. Jim, you can turn a little bit. No, the back. Okay, look at the back. Okay, it's very, very evident that it's a hole, no? Whoops. Okay, turn a little bit. And you can see how he rose there. I have to say that this correction is one of the most, I think that it's a correction which generates a lot of happiness. Yes, overall between the women, okay, because we are correcting something that have a lot of insatisfaction usually. Usually we see, please, can you turn? This kind of pelvic progression, yeah? And we think that we have a big belly. And this is not true. Sometimes it's only that the pelvis is too much frontwards and with a pelvis much backward. Okay? No, if I do this, it's not possible. Huh? But I want that you understand the tendency. Yes? And it's a surprise for the patient because, oh, I have no belly. And for this reason, I say it's very satisfaction. Okay? But you need to think that now we are touching something that is core in the body. It's the pelvis. This is like the door. How do you say in the door? The mechanism? Hinge. The hinge. It's the hinge of the body. It's the connection between up and down. Then take attention. I have to say, all the gynecological problems, take attention to the position of the pelvis. How many people in the room, when you have your period, feel you full and tired? In these moments, you have a pelvis like this. Yeah, because the period is a congestive moment. Then your uterus try to stretch to congest the blood, yeah, but stretch from the other structures and take the pelvis to front and a little bit down. Okay, and when the period is passed, we are rebuild it. Do you want to help someone to suffer with a big period, with a lot of blood? Okay, try to unblock this pelvis. And I will show the way. Okay, you do this, your patient will have a better period. Okay? Also, we don't know. We will ask to Jim. Jim, do you have a special complaint?
Pain in the hip.
Wow, fantastic. It seems something expressed because it's typically, as you have stand, okay? Stand. No, 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 no. Stand. As you have more this, look at maybe his pain increase.
Yeah.
No? Because it closed the spaces. Then all the people with lumbar back pain, with a big curve, possibly they have this. I have to say, pelvis have four basic variations. Okay? Indeed, you can have this. Yeah? You can have this, the other sides. Okay? It's a relation of straightness, typically in the people who have discal injuries in the lumbar area. Okay? And also we can have two other positions. I don't know if Jim can do. I do. Okay? It's ideal to dance Latin music. It's the tilt. This movement, you see? Has two variations. I can do this. It means that I have a Greek congestion here. Typically, for example, in the intestinal problems, it's very common. The people who have Crohn also have this position. And also, people with problems of relation, overall in the sexual area, they have a close here. They take attention. If the problem is in this sense, we need to be very, very careful to free what happened here. The other is this, and the other is this. Is the, I don't know how you say, in Spanish we say the Cuban butt. Okay, it means only that the butt is, the tilt is from wars. Okay, then two variations different. The tilt, okay, and the advanced or back. Then finally are four modifications. In his case, the modification is slightly this. Okay, fantastic. Okay, man, please. I explain it, and it seems easy when I explain it. But if he is a patient of mine, I need that he doesn't believe in me. I need that he feel himself. I want to show you how is the proprioception of the pelvis, to awake how is your pelvis, okay? After you will experience. Please put here. And I need my hands, here, turn a little, Jim. Okay, and I say, okay, look at, this is your tilt, your pelvis. Yes, you feel? This is your pelvis. I put my hands front. You see in the camera? No.
Yes.
On the sacrum. Yeah? I mean that all between my hands is his pelvis. Yeah? And I say to him, okay, look at this. Your pelvis, where is your pelvis? Is here, don't bend, okay? Let me, okay? Don't fall, I mean, okay? Or is, where is close? Where are you close? Relax. You see?
Yeah.
How do you feel this? Okay, I repeat for you, okay? I put the structure in the limit. Okay, I have a good movement, okay? And I put the structure in the other one, okay? And relax. Where are you?
I'm in the middle where I was.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes the patient have difficulty to feel what. Usually we have very very poor conscience about our pelvis. It's a place in the body that is there. Okay. Maybe sure that he has a lot of concern about his neck, for the position of the neck. There's a man who thinks a lot, too much. Then okay, we repeat this. We can help him. Okay, going. And I ask, in which option you have more movement?
Okay.
Okay. Here, don't bend. Don't bend. Important. Or here.
More movement going forward.
In English is the English. No movement. More possibility to move. I mean, look at this, because you are in the border. If I push, you fell.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah. You feel this?
Yeah, sure.
This is his normal position. and I only need a little bit. But if I do the contrary, look at,
Oh, there's a lot more movement.
it has more movement there. It means that if I have more movement there, I am in front. I am frontwards, you understand? Then that's very important because now is the moment to say, okay, you are conscient that maybe you are in the tendency frontward, and now say, okay, feel my hands, okay? Do you feel this? Okay, this is the position of your pelvis. And now I say, I come back to your problem. Do you feel your pain here?
Yes.
Feel, try to taste your pain. Okay? I mean, try to really feel your pain. Because also I ask you, please, can you feel your tightness in this lower back area?
Sure.
Okay, you feel. The correction of a pelvis who is from wards, sorry. You can turn? No, turn. Is overall in this area, and this area. Indeed, if you look at, turn, these are the areas where the meridian stretches a lot. And here also. Okay, usually we unblock behind and after the place, never in the place. It means that he has a complaint that this is the pain here. You will see, I will feel here and here, but not in the pain. And also here. Okay? Please go to the...
So in a situation like this, you don't ask about left and right balance?
No, can be another. I mean that we have a lot of possibilities in the variations. I cannot correct all the same day. That one day I work one day I work another. I have to say, this is only a little lecture. Then I show the most basic. But usually, when you learn this, you must learn that the body is like a building. Then you need to arrange the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, the fourth floor, and we go up. We rebuild the building. Then in one session, we treat the feet. In second session, we treat the knees. Third session, we treat the pelvis. Fourth session, we treat the diaphragm and the respiratory system. The diaphragm is very important. You cannot imagine what the diaphragm do. The diaphragm is connected with your lumbar area and with your neck. There are a lot of problems of neck that really is that the diaphragm is blocked. Your kidney channel is blocked. Then stretch, and you have finally problem. Okay, and go down, or go up. Then we can do left, right, yes. Now is not interesting. Now I want to show you other thing. Okay? Okay, Ben, the same. The head there, and the feet here. No, your stomach. Okay, now I will use another technique to show you another way to do. Okay? This is a very comfortable and fantastic way. If you are a very busy Moxibustionist or acupuncturist, you can use this one. I said before, this is a indirect technique. No contact between the substance in burning and the skin. There is resistance. But one advantage is that when you compare a direct moxa cone, a Kinseikyu, little grain, it burns in maybe 1 second, 1 second and a half. It depends on the size, okay? But it's very quick. But in this case, you have at least 1 minute of heat, 1 minute of vibration. Still, it's not a direct vibration. You have the time. Then you place with another factor. Okay? This is very easy and quick for you. The idea is the same. Okay. We search, let me know if I do pain, sure. Jim, please, a little bit. This is not a question of suffering, okay? It's only a little bit.
Oh, yes, that's tight.
Okay?
Yes.
Do you know why a point is an equipoint? It's not something that do with lack. No. A point is a point because sometimes easier shows something that happens. And the ancient defined a system of points searching that something happens there. Then easily the points are places where the adaptations are presented. No more? Yeah. Okay, 4. I need the 2 legs. In this case, I want to correct the pelvis.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a perpendicular. Sorry, man. And look at what interesting thing. 1, 2, 3, okay? Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have more on the side that he has the pain. Strange, no? No, it's not strange. The body do a special effort here to compact, to maintain, to protect. We are going up. Okay? Let us know. Fade to pain. Okay.
Yes.
Oops.
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, you have a very dressing back. Okay. 2, 2, 2. Okay.
All these points are in durations.
Yeah.
You can feel harness.
Yeah. No harness, no good point. Okay? This is not acupuncture. This is moxa. Very important this idea. Eh? Then in moxa we give a lot of importance in relation to use direct techniques especially. But because the idea behind the postural modification is the indurations, it comes from the idea of the direct Moxibustion. Then always it's a harness. This is very easy to do in your clinics. Another thing. Mainly you are acupuncturist. Then you say, I need to change. No. But you can complete. This is the idea. You can do your needling session, no problem. And if you think that the problem maybe is a postural problem, interesting to go to see what happens there and maybe do some modifications of the system. Look at that I put this kind of cones in order. Why? Because it's the patient complained because imagine that he is a very sensible person. And he said, it burns in an area that you have 4, in the leg, behind. What is the cone?
Which one?
Which one is the cone that burns? But it's very easy if you put disorder to, with your finger, go and say this, it's this. And then you know that you need to take out the one that bothers the patient. Okay? Easy, no? Kinseikyu, this is the name in Japanese, what is if moksha. You must know that also in the market there are a lot of qualities. It means a lot of different temperatures. Then you must be sure that the product that you are buying is that the temperature that you want or your patient accept. Then it's good to have, for example, 2 levels of temperatures. I use usually a medium or soft. Never hard, not necessary. If I want to be hard, I do direct. Okay. In the market, we don't have too much here in Europe, too much variety. In Japan, yeah, they have a lot because it becomes popular. It's a way to say to the patient, okay, go home and do Moxibustion. It is, in fact, there are people who go to certain shops, buy this, and have a book of instructions, and then self-do. In our culture, still is not, yet is not common, but okay. Take care. If you put the hand over the cones, you must control, or you can control, if it is still light on. Okay? If the patient complains and say, this is painful for me, it's painful for you.
It's warm but not painful.
Okay, it's warm but not painful. A little bit more. Okay. And these kind of cones, maybe 2 minutes. Stay. And when you stay, in these cases, you will see that it becomes more redness. Look at. More time of heat, you also have this improving. This is interesting. Blood in the meridian, fluid blood in the meridian, the surface, help the meridian to the chi. You know, you remember that blood and chi always goes together, never separated. Or the thing that you are using a tool that is direct for the blood, or a tool that is direct for the chi, but always they are together. If not, no sense. When they are not together, you are die. Huh? Okay. Okay, look at the redness. Here also. And still a bit. Going to take my ontake. Ontake, one ontake. Now this is finished. Can maintain the heat more or less 20 minutes. In this case, this is a bigger ontake. We have different sizes. This is thought to do more body work than the ontake that, Marianne, for example, you use is medium.
2/3 of that.
Yeah, but the idea is other. You use only in the energetic sense, we use maybe in other sense. It's the difference. This is in relation to the hand, to the how you have the big hand. Okay? Look at this technique, don't do too much smoke. But if I take out the substances who is still burning, you have a lot. The oxygen comes. Okay? Go out with this. If not, police and firemen. Okay. 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 New charge. The bamboo becomes hot. Hot. You have to say. And the work now is the time of grow the flow and do a dispersion of the tightness. Redness always. Okay. Okay, we are doing the same. At the beginning, we supplement the points. Look at that I stay several seconds, less than seconds, giving energy to the system. Okay. improving this unblocking that we had done. At the points, okay? And after you do, the same but with movement. And it changes the action. Because indeed, when I am doing it, I am doing a dispersion. This is incredible. If I stand, I supplement. But if I move, I push the energy. Then it's a light dispersion. We can see also the changes now. Fine, Jim?
Yeah, good.
Sure, huh? You see, to be voluntary is fantastic. Okay, and if we want to be more strong, more dispersive, okay, we can roll. This is a very dispersive way, and a very relaxing way, I have to say. Indeed, all the patients after to receive this kind of treatment, they want more and more and more. They come back to the clinic and say, you can do the same as other day with the bamboo, with something hot, because they don't know what is this. Indeed, the neurological system is difficult to capture what happened. Usually they think that this is a ball, the perception, but we are rolling. No? Okay. Okay, not necessary too much. It's done. And now the last, you remember? The same, I do the, you can go, remember is, okay, now it's clear, no? And we do the same, it's soft. So we are working the fascia, we are working the meridian. We are not working the muscle. The muscle is subordinate to fascia. When you have the perception that I have a muscle overcharged, I have tension, you are feeling the tension of the fascia, not the muscle. Very easy, no? Pleasant, man?
Nice.
Also, we can use your thumb to do a little bit more if you want to more work. And come back to the leg. In this case, I will add again a technique only energetic. I will use the dispersion of the one kidney, kidney one. It's the son of the kidney. And it helps us to free this kidney that go down in this man. Okay? I repeat. Yeah, we had used this technique, this is a soft technique, the string technique. Okay, then, but we can use the same with a cone. You are very brave, no, Jim?
It's captive audience.
Can I do, no?
Sure.
Okay. Like the brave Englishman.
Awfully polite.
I don't know how brave I wins, I don't know. Okay. We will do direct Moxibustion in this case. Very important that we want to do a sensitive technique. When you want to be dispersive, indeed, dispersion and Moxibustion is related and linked overall to the feeling of it burns. As the patient feels more sensation of feeling that it burns, more dispersion. Okay? Then, well, I, I don't need to use big cones, but I need to use stiff cones. Okay? You must roll a little bit hard. Then the cone will be slower. Then for more time, he feels it burns. Then, but usually the points on the foot, on the sole are not too much sensible, and sometimes we need several. Let us know when you feel heat, okay? Only feel. Sorry. We do bigger. It's a question of feeling only, eh? Let me know, huh?
I will.
And we can do a special technique to improve this. Okay, look at this cone. It's from the floor to the head.
That's very easy.
He feel a lot, okay? And it's a way to go quick. Thank you, man. Well, with one it's enough for you. Not necessary too much. Okay, man. To go down, girl, please turn softly, sit on the table, and after, go down but softly, not jumping.
Softly.
Okay, take here a little bit, recover you, don't be fast, very important.
Okay.
Relax it, no? I see.
Very.
Okay, soft, okay? Okay, can you come please to the... Okay, we need to put here and on the side because really, come here. You see? Now this man maintains a little bit the tendency, but it's not like before. Now is the moment to see the same. Okay, look at this is your pelvis.
Okay.
Do you feel the pelvis now?
Yes.
Where is your pelvis? Is in the same situation and position than before?
Feels further backwards.
Further backwards. Okay. Yeah, it's the moment to ask, what happened with the pain in the area?
Oh, there's no pain now.
No pain now. Wow. And what about the stiffness?
No stiffness.
No stiffness. Fantastic.
And my tummy's gone.
Thank you very much. Enjoy it. Great man. Great man. He was happy, eh? He has no belly. Okay, you have time for the last demonstration, yeah. Well, I want to show you. We have time too? No. We try. We try and we will see the future. I want to show you one very, very, very usual adaptation of the body. I think that you can profit a lot this adaptation in your clinics because it can help you to resolve a lot of the neck problems. When I say neck problems, I mean also ATM joint problems. When I say this, I am talking about migraines. I am talking about headache. Okay? Then is one of the most typical accommodations, in this case of the head, and I have to say it's a way to work the neck without touching the neck. It really is not necessary. The neck structure is the word is not fragile, but the design is a mobile design, especially to have a good movement, linked to the eyes. If I want to fix my eyes, I need to move my head. No? Nowadays, we live in a society that we use a lot the laptops, the iPads, cell phones, then we use to accent this tendency. Okay? And this is a problem. Okay? Because finally, you are creating a big imbalance. With the words I said today, look at this. If I do this, what is the excess? In front of me or behind me? The excess is there. The patients came in and say, oh, I have pain here. I complain a lot. Yeah? But really what happened? My front muscles, stomach, kidney, attention, these meridians, okay? Work a lot. Work a lot because stretch the head. From what? And what happened? What my bladder said, no, this is too much. Then the only solution for the bladder is say, no, I need to create here. And it begins the battle. Always, because the nature is very clever, wins the frontward. Why? Because this part is stronger than the back. Nature, it's very intelligent. I had done a design more protective than brave. I mean that it's more important that I can close that I can open. But curiously, life is there. It's not there. Okay? When we grow with the age, our tendency is this. All the people have this tendency because these muscles are stronger. It's only this. Then the work to free a neck, which is suffering, is here. If you recover the position of your head, you free your neck. Okay? Well, I have to say that the deep position also have relation with this. Then if you change also your knees, you change your neck also.
We have to vacate the room now because we've got someone else coming in. So sorry, we're out of time.
Out of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, they're going to need the room for.
What is that for?
Yeah.
This is for.
Wow.
I'm sorry. But well, in very, very quick time, okay? I try to explain to you because you must to profit in your clinics. No problem. Don't be inquiet. Okay, listen to me. I give you the secret and the key for you. Okay? You had seen the techniques, then you can choose. Okay? Direct with protection. It's highly recommended. Okay? But you need to develop a little bit your rolling technique. Okay? If I come, I promise to teach you. Okay? Well, or the adhesive sticks, the adhesive moxa. Yeah? You unblock. After you take, I take the bamboo, okay, chairs of bamboo, I grow the flow, yes, and finally I relax. Where? Attention. To recover the head position, I need to free here, under the clavicles. It means around the kidney 13 and stomach 27. Okay? In this area. Wow, sorry, this is the time. But it's this area, okay? You need to free these points. Usually appear a lot of iterations there. Yeah, and attention, the secret. The very important point to recover the position is here. It's around 24, the REN. You have, the last thing. But take attention, this is a little bit dangerous. Eh? Yes, it's not a joke. You have two muscles here, the gastric muscles it's called. Okay? You go to the bone, this is the bone. Yes? Just when the bone have the insertion of the muscle, here you can find sometimes indurations. In these people, sure you have. You don't need to treat the both sides. Choose the one who is more stiff. Okay? And I have to say, this is a very emotional area. Take attention. Sometimes with one cone, soft, not burning, it's enough. 1, 2 cones. Here you can work a little bit more, but here not more. Well, I hope you had enjoyed this. Thank you. To you. And, well, I hope that I see you again